Am I the a-hole for refusing to leave my friend's baby shower just because my ex didn't want her boyfriend to see me? This was posted on r/am I the a-hole by Didn't Leave Before. She's not technically an ex since we were never in an actual relationship. I, 26 male, was back home for a few months almost 2 years ago. We hooked up for, I'd say, 4 months until I flew back out of state for work again. Her and I didn't see each other again until just recently at this baby shower. I guess they became friends through this mom group. My friend has one other kid, and they became good friends. So that's why she was also invited. And I was gonna say hi when I saw her there, but she ignored me. Then that's when I noticed she was there with her boyfriend and their baby. So I thought it was better to keep my distance. But she actually approached me like 10 minutes later by the bathroom in the house. She asked me if I could leave because she's with her boyfriend, and it's just very awkward with both of us there at that party. But like, I haven't even approached them at all, so why would it be awkward if we don't interact during the party? She wasn't letting it go. She actually told me please, and it's complicated. I told her if her boyfriend doesn't know we have a history, then he won't need to, because I honestly don't care. All I'm doing is being here celebrating one of my close friends' day, so if she leaves me alone, I'll leave her alone. That didn't end up being the case. They left not even an hour later. I kept my word though about not going near them, but one of my friends told me her boyfriend saw me, and for whatever reason, they started arguing. It wasn't subtle either. They went to the front of the house, but you could still hear what sounded like them raising their voice at each other. A few minutes later, I saw her walking to my friend, probably telling her bye, but she definitely looked right at me after that, like she's super pissed. Everyone at the party was confused after, so they were all talking about it for the rest of the time. For the first time in a long time, she texted me since I never changed my number. She told me, thanks for ruining a party when all of this could have been avoided. I asked her what could have been avoided, but again, she doesn't tell me. She just thinks it's my fault for whatever stuff went down. Then after my friends found out she asked me to leave, they think I'm the a-hole for not doing that. The whole party was meant for my friend, and it just turned into some drama just because I wouldn't leave even if it was for some unknown reason. I don't know what to think now. Or why it was such a big deal that we were at the same party when neither of us even talked at all. Am I the a-hole for being the cause of a scene because I denied her request? The top comment asks, how old is her kid? And could it possibly be yours? This seems like a huge overreaction for a previous hookup with no issues/commitments to each other. Another comment suggests, the other possibility to me is that this woman cheated with OP and he didn't realize it, but the boyfriend knew they had a brief fling. A lot of the comments were speculating similar things, and so eventually it was just deemed as not enough info. A little bit later, the author posted an update. Damn, I don't know what to say, but everyone really wanted to know what happened. Gonna start off first and say I spoke to my friend whose baby shower it was to apologize for the drama. I had no idea that was gonna happen. Just so she hears it from me like a commenter suggested I do. She had no idea my ex and I had a past, but she told me it was fine. The party was awkward afterwards, but that's on them, and she doesn't blame me. It was great to hear because this was meant for her to celebrate her baby, and as her friend, I wanted to be there celebrating with them. So I got the confirmation from her, plus you guys, that I wasn't the a-hole. Obviously, all of you want to know the answer to the main question, if this baby was my kid, or what their deal was after all. We did talk on the phone. She went first and beat me to the topic. Probably read my mind because she started off with telling me she had something important to talk about after apologizing for blaming me about the party. To sum it up, we agreed to get a paternity test done ASAP because I couldn't handle the curiosity. It was already driving me crazy.
He is definitely my kid. I looked at the results a million times since they got back.
But she already knew my son was mine. She found out she was pregnant after I left. She didn't want to tell me because when I went back for work, she wasn't told until I had already flew back. And that hurt her. Since it didn't seem like I cared much, she was scared I wouldn't be willing to go back and help take care of our kid. This is hard for me to hear. I was already crying when we talked about it in person. I'm still in shock learning this, but she let me come meet him a day ago and it was emotional AF. Holding him really got me. He's so damn big already. That whole day I spent it with my son, then we stayed up late talking about how we're gonna do this then. This is new to me, so we're gonna go with the flow. But holy F, I have a son. That's so crazy, right? Far as her boyfriend, seems like wasn't cheating. At least from what she tells me and the little bit of info I got from him, which he was pissed about. They weren't exclusive either, but after she got pregnant, he was only willing to be around as long as I wasn't. And obviously seeing me pissed him off because he thought I was still living out of state. It's a mess right now, but he doesn't want to be around if I am. But my son is my kid. She told me not to worry about the relationship because the only thing she wanted was to make sure my son had a dad in his life. Even if I've got no idea what I'm doing right now, being his dad is what I want to be for him. We already missed on all this time. I'm excited to see him again tomorrow. The top comment says, whoa, you went to a baby shower and got a baby? Congratulations! That's the end of the story for now. Thank you for watching.